Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Mind Wanderer here. Today's video, we're going to be talking about a few things you can add to your healing journey to just like help you shift into that fourth gear. And these tips are coming after a period of isolation because I feel isolation is very important. I'm going to be talking about that in another video, but I feel like isolation after trauma or after loss of a loved one or a partner or a relationship or an idea of the self is very important. You need to isolate and bring that energy back in. And this I'm sharing with you comes after that period because it helps you rediscover yourself. It helps you reinvent yourself. Before I get into the video though, before I get into my notes, it's important that I put this out there. Healing is a very intentional thing. Of course, there's exceptions to few people that heal without really sitting down and setting the intention of healing. You choose healing from the time that you wake up until the time that you sleep. You choose to heal. And I only found out about this like halfway through my healing journey. I was wondering why it was taking me so long to get through certain things, until I understood that I had to be intentional about my healing, And yeah, so into the video we go. The first thing is take some time out and sit with your thoughts. Observe your thoughts, Correct those that need correcting. Stop those that need to be stopped. And it's going to be uncomfortable. It won't always be rosy when you sit down and meditate. You're going to have discomfort, but know that you're doing it to better yourself. Like that should be your driving force. You're doing it to best understand yourself. You're doing it to change yourself because you want better for yourself. There's a book by Dr. Joe Dispenza, Evolve the Brain, I think is what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that book like brought about the understanding of how every thought I think from the time that I wake up to the time that I sleep brings about a reaction in the body. The body will respond hormonally, microscopically, to the thought. So I told myself, oh, whoa, I need to change how I think, So you can do this by journaling, meditating, and having conversations with yourself. Like literally imagine you're sitting next to yourself and talk to yourself as if you're talking to somebody else. Like ask yourself, what is it that you're feeling in this moment? What is it that maybe brought us to feeling this way, or that kept us in a situation like this? All those things, like what has this loss brought about in us? Like have a conversation with yourself. It's very important. The second thing you can do is look for happiness and hope. You have to look for happiness and hope. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, you can sit down and watch like ridiculously funny YouTube videos, and all that is doing is just bringing you in a state of laughter. You need to laugh. You need to be a healthy individual. I feel like in the healing journey for so many of us, we forget how to laugh. We forget how to smile. We forget how to, just be light. And it's also important to hold hope. You need to look for hope. You need to sit down and like visualize a future that is, from a place of healing and not from a place of anger and frustration because of whatever it is we're going through. But you need to sit down and hope for a better future for yourself. You need to like literally hope and like visualize it and feel it. And the third thing that we can do is change your environment and your company. We know that phrase, you are the company that you keep. So be around people that encourage you to do better for you. Be around people that are not afraid to tell you they love you. Be around people that are not afraid to tell you how much you mean to them. Be around people that know your potential and want what's best for you, and they tell you to pick yourself up and get your shit together. Be around those kind of people that that bring about that sense of peace in the self, bring about that sense of joy, comfort, be around those people. And also your environment. Move, go see places that are beautiful. Go see places that bring about that state of grounded, like go to a park, Go to a place where you can see the sunrise. You know, you don't even need to go far. You can go to a terrace or just outside and just lie down and look at the sky, look at the clouds. You know, if you're in a place where like water bodies are nearby, go to the ocean, like just beach, and just look around. Look at mountains. You know, there's something about looking at things that are grand that help you shift your perspective and understand that there's bigger things in life, and that just help you, like, they just shift your perspective in a healthy way, you know, where you start to understand that there's more out there. And it's going to help ground you, which is very important in a healing journey. You need to be grounded, you know. The fourth thing that you can do is talk and think less of your problems. If you are like me, I noticed that I had a tendency of wallowing in my problems, and I got so comfortable in feeling all those negative emotions. I'm not calling them negative because they're negative, but what I mean to say is it became negative. You know, like I noticed that I got so comfortable in feeling sadness, in feeling like I'm the victim, in feeling like, and it's important that you don't associate yourself throughout the day with that state of mind. You know, talk positive. Say things that are working out in your life. You know, like, I woke up on time today. You know, like, take on a more gratitude-based perspective. This will help bring about acceptance of what's happening. You know, like, okay, this happened, but I'm here. I'm in a better place. I'm doing much better. You know, so yeah, that's one other thing you can add to your journey. The fifth thing that you can do is move your body. There's something about using the body to escape the mind and help, like, you know, refocus and like just zoom out and observe things from a different lens. That comes about when you move your body, and you help your body produce hormones. You know, like, there's fresh oxygen coming into the body. There's new energy that you're creating as you move, and there's hormones being released. There's chemicals being released that help you just shift the perspective in a day, in a week, in a month. You know, so move your body. You can do any form of physical activity. It can be dancing, it can be jumping, it can be running, it can be yoga, it can be weightlifting, whatever it is. You know, try out new things, try different physical challenges. It can be walking. There's something so powerful about walking. People that overthink can attest to this. There's something so powerful about walking, you know. So try that. And that brings us to our sixth point. Try new things, hobbies, art, food, places, books. Like I say, the healing journey is all about self-discovery, self-rediscovery, if you want to call it, and reinventing yourself into a person you want to become. And this only comes about by trying new things, by doing things differently, right? So try out different hobbies. Maybe try out music. Maybe try out poetry, poems, you know. Paint something. Try out different foods, different restaurants. Go to different places, you know. Admire different things. Read different books, different genres. Listen to music. Listen to different music to what you're used to listening to. You might just discover music that helps your soul release and create and feel and move, you know. So try out new things. Trust me, try out new things, you know. Try things that do not constantly remind you of the person you were with, or the person you used to be, or the person that, you know, that you've lost. Just find yourself outside the past, if that makes sense. So try new things. And the last thing we're going to be doing or adding to our healing journey is self-love and self-care, which I feel like is one of the most important. It's important that love that you feel like has got no destination anymore because the partner that you were with has left, or the person that you loved has passed, or the self that you thought you were has changed, you know. It is important that love finds its way to you. I, for one, am so good at pouring love out to everything else but myself, everyone else but myself. And I found it so weird to show love to myself. But now that I do, I enjoy it. And I've incorporated like little things. For instance, you can take yourself out for like a meal or drink, like a dessert. You can check your hygiene, see what needs to be changed. Do you need to do a trim every weekend? Do that. Do you need to like shape your eyebrows? Do you need to do your hair every weekend? Do that. Do you need to go for a haircut every weekend? My guys, do that. You can take yourself for a massage every month. The frequency is completely up to you. But again, do not obsess. Do things from a place of love, of groundedness, of peace, of joy. Do face masks. Play your favorite song while you do them. Hold a lotion bottle in your hand and dance around. Hug yourself. Tell yourself you love yourself. Sit down and just have a moment where you just pour positivity in yourself. Tell yourself uplifting words. Tell yourself how strong you are. Tell yourself how beautiful you are. Tell yourself how intelligent you are, how creative you are. It's important. It is very, very important. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. And let me know in the comment section down below what it is that you're doing in your healing journey that is working for you. And we're trying to build a community that is encouraging to one another, that speaks positivity to one another, that educates one another, from a place of like wisdom, understanding, and with the intention of bringing about healing in everybody else. Yeah, so thank you very much for listening, and I will be talking to you in my next video. Love and light, and have a lovely night or day wherever it is you are.